Welcome to Little Creek Bee Ranch. We have a project, kind of a big one, a big swarm on the other side of this tree. So I'm trying to hustle. Okay, date and time, May 15th, 2025, 3:23 p.m. Check it out. Yesterday I had one get away from me. It was much smaller than this. I'm gonna put the camera in the shade. Look, 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 look. Oh yeah, oh yeah, keep watching. I get my stuff set up. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm working on the other side of the tree because I want to be out of their sight. So, kind of like out of sight, out of mind kind of deal. So I just want to talk you through what I'm doing. Now, I want them to stay. So I'm going to use Swarm Commander. God, I hope you can hear me on the other side. Sprayed in the back wall of the box. Yep. Okay. And then a little bit of lemongrass sugar water on the frames. Give them something to lick up. And be brisk. I was mowing. Again, I was mowing. They come rolling out. Okay. Okay. Now, get this set the way I want. Now, come around. Okay. Get things set up the way I want. I just sprayed Swarm Commander. And I'm going to come around the other way. And I had to drum them down. Come in this way. Oh yeah, nice. And I want them deposited right on top of the... Oh, first thing I do is spray them. Oh, they're heavy. And one of the reasons I do this is to stop the dancing. The girls are coming, scouts are coming back saying, "Hey, I found this house." And I'm saying, "No, you didn't." Okay, now, I know you're not going to be able to see everything. Let's see. Screen. Now, when I have a group that's this big, my box all squared up. Oh, that's not good. It fell onto the ground. That's not good. A clump fell on the ground. Now we have a queen on the ground. So I need to hurry briskly. Yep. I want to get this group on their box. Fiddle sticks. Okay, so this is not going to go. This is not going to work. Changing gears. My feather. My spray. They smell the box. Now I can't step on them because I don't know where a queen is. I lift up the post. I grab the rope. I gently set it down. Wiggle. And Let it set there. Now I have to step around a cluster of bees, and I don't know where the queen is, and I have to wait for these bees to get up off the ground. Therefore, this bucket comes out if everything goes right, which, oh, you know, like, course, you have issues. Yes. And then we're going to sweep the bees off gently as possible. Let the girls realize, hey, we found a home. Look, we found a home. And I'm cognizant of what's on the ground, which doesn't help me on the ground. The girls smell the swarm commander I laid down in the box. And in a big mass of bees like this, if you see the queen, you're lucky. You know, they're excited. They're not like angry. They're like, beekeeper, dude, get your stuff done. So, you know, carving bees. I hope you can see. It had to go fast. Kind of roll them over. Now, I want this cyan to come up. The bees don't mind a feather. They don't mind that. They hate the brush. Once the cyan comes up, it doesn't go back down. And you're just sweeping off bees. Just think it through. One hand you're rotating, the other hand you're sweeping. You're ignoring the bees, you're just sweeping them off. They're just excited. That's all that is. They get focused on a home, and they go, oh my gosh, come see this, come check this out. Rotate the cyan, sweep the bees off. As many bees off as you can. The queen pheromone is still on the cyan, which we'll leave there. Cyan goes away. 10 yards away. 10 yards away. Okay. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, the girls have to realize, hey, we got to get up in this box. What a mess. Yep, didn't quite work the way I wanted. Didn't quite work the way I wanted. But we'll roll with it. Shift. You have to shift on your feet. Okay. That's worth a deep and a medium. Now what I want to do is get the bees swept up and the screen and lid on. Screen and lid on. You can push bees with a feather to get them down, or you can take your back of your hand and gently, wherever a cluster is, gently get them down. And you're sweeping. You're not hurting them. Okay. Roll, 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 roll. Kind of roll the lid a little bit. Roll them out of the way. They'll go down. Bees out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way as best you can. Oh, man. The lid's on. Now the bees can smell underneath the bottom board. And they can smell the porch. But they're a little confused. So, what I can do is take a handful, like this, just scoop a handful, just a little bit, and put them on the porch. That's priming the pump. Oh gosh, don't step on bees down here. Forget Kendall. Not used to having bees on the ground. I'll get some bees in the handle here. On the porch. On the porch. They're confused. All you're doing is helping them get straightened out. And then on the porch. And they'll smell it if you see them running in. See if you can see. Yeah, the old beekeeper forgets who's looking at what. Sorry. Let's boy, this was a messed up film. Not like I thought, eh? Okay. Okay, back around again. The bees are coming up off the ground. There's not very many left. They're sorting their issues out. I'm sweeping bees off of the lid to the front. Girls, direct it to the front, please. And deposit them to the porch. Yeah. Now, it's busy in the air. Beekeepers trying to figure out what to do. I know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Does that make sense? Oh, Lord. Okay. So, here comes the technical part. Now, you have to have a master's degree in aeronautical science to do this. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Oh, I got bees everywhere. I got bees on my tire. What are bees on my tire for? My tire. Okay. Oh, the hook. Oh, look, we got it hooked. Now, the queen, you have to realize the queen may be anywhere. But anywhere but the box, right? And we're taking up slack. Taking up slack. Taking up slack. Yeah, we're going to ratchet. Woohoo! Oh my god. Okay, that'll do. Oh, what a mess. See, I was starting to mow again, just like last time. And I did two walk-arounds. Everybody's quiet. All of a sudden, it's like black in the sky. Great. Now, I have a wad of bees over here on the tire. On my tires. Why are bees on my tires? My tires. You see bees on the tires? Oh my Lord heavens, man. That swarm came from that little nuke. I can't remember. I don't know. Does it matter? No, but it did come from the apiary because I saw it. Okay, God, I can't get you. I'm out of the sunlight or shade. It's going to get a heat warning, so I have to be fast. On the tires, huh? Strange. Okay, girls. What the heck? I don't even know how to get you. Come on. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. Go to the front porch. Why are you on the tires? What is it about the tires? Queen? Get on the tires? I can't. I can't see him. I mean, it's like what? There's always a first for something. Ugh. I'll roll on them. Oh my God. Oh man. No, could have been a smooth, easy catch. No, not for me. Okay, now what do you do? Well, you dust them and bust them. Okay, girls. Now you can't go there. You can't go there. God darn it. And I'm going over to another place to set them. And I don't know why they're here. Oh, man. Okay, let's get set. Let's get set where we're supposed to be. Pull them out of the way. Don't know where the queen is. Right. Yeah, groovy. Going over that way. Hang tough with me. Now, that don't mean they're going to stay in this box. Understand? They look kind of flighty to me. Like they're not quite sure. So I'm going to get them over here. And don't know where the queen is. It could be on the bottom of the box. It could be hanging on the wagon. Wherever the queen is, that's where they're going to go. Well, this is a down and dirty fast. Gosh. They're confused. They're around my bucket. They're all in the air. Sorry. Oh, what a mess. Now this tells me we're not stable. We're risky. This wasn't smooth. We're risky. So I want now. I have to find how much of a block. I want to reduce that. Oh, this is very strange. This very strange. Not normal. Let's see. Can I could use that. And then ooh, Kendall, come on. Nope, don't like that. Therefore, sorry. What a mess. Get yourself jockeyed right now. Water bees on the wagon. Wagon in front. Bounce the bees off. Bounce the bees off. Wagon's up. Okay. Now, screen bottom board. They can find their way in. Now, what I want to see if I can get you to see this is real important. Oh, darn, man. The porch, I want to see a good number of bees pooch fanning. Oh, yeah. Come on, Kendall. Sticking their butts in the air, telling their sisters, come home, come home. Everybody come home. Okay, now, not done. Not done. I'm getting my... Oh, gosh. Stack of queen clips. I'm going back over to where this group of bees was on the ground, anticipating a queen on the ground. And if there is a queen on the ground, I got a number where all work is lost. Okay, we're cool. Nothing terrible on the ground. They're just in the air confused, like, what is happening, man? Okay, I can live with that. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. Now, I want these bees to settle down, and I need to block their porch completely. And that calls for a rag. You watch them. I don't go on a heat warning. I'm getting a rag out of the hut. And that'll help settle them down. They get real flighty. You'll learn to pay attention to bee attitude in the air. And this was, once they fell off the sign, they turned panicky. Okay, come on, Kendall. Come on, Kendall. Come on, Kendall. I want to tell you. Towel. Oh, would that be a good towel? Not long enough towel. Not long enough towel. Oh my God. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, got it. Oh my God. Yeah. Tips, tricks, tips. Tips, and more tips. Now, remember, they're smart. The bees, they know where they came from. They know where they came from. And what is can't find their way home will go back to their original house. Back out again. Okay, so all the bees that are in the air, I'm not going to get. The mass is inside with the queen, I'm assuming. And we're going to let them think, hey, man, look at us. We found a house. Hey, yeah, you did because I gave it to you. But I'm going to roll a cigar. Roll a cigar. This is a tea towel rolled up. Okay, girls. Come on. Off you go. Get inside. You're going to miss the ride here. Come on. Time to... Okay, now. Oops. Is it tight fit? The strap is on, so I can push and poke and see. Nobody is coming out. I don't need that down there. Now they can breathe. And before they left the house, they sucked up a bunch of honey, so they're good for a day or two. They're pretty tough. Tougher than you'd think in there with, they don't have any residual honey. But now here's the flip side. What if the queen is on the bottom? Well, I won't know that. I won't know that yet. They may keep her there. They may fly to a nearby post. If I see a small daub of bees nearby, I know the queen is on the bottom. Okay, lordy, lordy, lordy. Wow, 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 wow. Date. Right on the back of the box. 5-1525 SWRM CTCH. Oh man, Lord. Okay, now that was not my style. I typically want to go a little slower. Not really my style, man. But, I'm having a brick shortage problem at dadgum tariff. Those tariffs. Hey, what you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do? Where's those bricks I hid away back here? No, no bricks. I see here. I think I can take one off of this. Yeah, I think I do. Steal from Peter to pay Paul. Okay. The girls next door. What's up, kids? Now, here's where new beekeepers get all panicked and confused. The bees are flurried in the air. They're flurried. They're leaving. No. They're confused. Is this my new home? What is this big fat ugly guy doing? And they're trying to figure out how to get in. And they can't. They can go to the screen. They can go to the bottom to smell. Oh man, bees are all about smell. Smell. They gotta smell mama. Where's mama? Well, the beekeeper sprayed Swarm Commander in there. So now they're a little confused. They can smell mama, I promise you they smell their queen. But they smell the Swarm Commander. Now, Swarm Commander's nozzle pheromone, which comes from the workers. Okay, so they're smelling their sisters. Imitation sisters. Imitation sister says, come here, stay here. That's what Nozinov pheromone says. Come here, stay here. So now, if they get the urge to up and leave, they're like, wait a minute. Sister says, come here, stay here. We don't want to go. Plus, I can't get out the porch. Yeah, they're starting to calm down. It's all right. It was a big group. I thought I could do it with a nuke box, but it didn't happen. And more issues. The way the rain fronts come in is a big deal. That's a big deal. The frequency and the amount. Yeah, that's a big deal. The frequency and the amount. You'll get used to lots of buzzing in the apiary and bees going to and fro and everywhere. It's like part of the program. It don't freak you out. You're a beekeeper, you know, bees buzz. But it's this, what am I trying to say? This attitude in the air. That's what you're going to learn. I know it takes a while. It takes a while. Okay, so I have a brick, and the brick is just going to lay on the. Geez. Okay, girls. Now see, the girls next door here, they're a little bit panicked. They're like, what in the world? So I want them off, and I see, uh, no, 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 no. Okay, there, I just want that on there. Things I'm noticing, lots of pollen coming back. Once these girls get settled, let's see, we want them to lock down, and they need to chill out. And once they lay in some brood, it take a couple of weeks. Remember, worker hatches in 21 days. That's 3 weeks. So give them 2 weeks. I can come back in and slip a pollen trap in between the brood box and the bottom board. I have another pollen trap I want to employ. Yeah, yeah. Now, I don't assume anything. Bees are like President Reagan said, trust but verify. I trust them. I trust that the bees are going to do what bees want to do. That's what I trust. But you need to verify. And that doesn't always mean you got to rip in there and jerk out frames and look at eggs and blah. No, no. It's all about the porch. It's all about the porch and the history report. There's all kinds of ways to confirm stability. People get tunnel visioned, and man, they want to get in there and they're going to look around. We're going to pull some frames, look for some eggs. Man, oh, I'm pretty wound up. I'm gonna get on my soapbox again. I got a ton to mow. I got to get back to mowing. Got lots of bees on the backside and under the porch. We have a lack of education, a lack of knowledge in this country about bees. Man, its paradigms are hard to change. Paradigms are hard to change, man. You can employ all kinds of anti-swarming prevention tricks, but when you learn in detail what swarming is and what it does and why it's good and the benefits of it, you'll go, what the heck, man? Why am I fighting this? I don't know, man. I tend to let them go. And if I ever want to work a colony for prevention, I probably will confirm it's in swarm mode and then play it. I'll play it out. It's like, I caught you. You're in swarm mode. Well, you might as well just go ahead and play it out and give me a bunch of queen cells because I'm going to go in there in 2 weeks and cut them all out and use them on some bees. So you can flip the coin on them. Ha, you thought you were going to get away. I know you was going to swarm because my APVOX smart monitor said used in swarm mode and you ain't even pulled a queen cell down yet. And the new people that never come to this channel are going, what did he's speaking Klingon again. I can't understand what he's saying. I know. That's why you ought to keep watching. APVOX smart monitor listens to the buzz of the bees. The colony talks through vibrations, buzzing all the time, 24/7, 365. Sometimes it's soft, sometimes it's loud. And to issue out a swarm, the girls have to go through some steps or a process. And we explain that in Eddie Wood's timeline on the website, littlecreekbeeranch.com. Look at the page towards the top titled Eddie Wood's Timeline. Go study it. That's old school beekeeping you're looking at. Eddie Wood's time. That's in the 40s and 50s, man. That's back in time. A lot of this old school beekeeping craft needs to be brought back. That's my passion. Bringing it back, but in a modern way. The whole swarming process is a principle. Why are you gonna fight a principle? See that? I was just getting ready to mow. I just turned the big ZTR through the gate and into the clouds they went. Like what? Make the vibration of the mower kicks them out of the house. Like, ooh, 3 o'clock. I drummed them down, ran the mower back to the porch, grabbed my ash bucket and a small log, and beat the heck out of the bottom of that bucket, and they gathered up and came down on the sign, whereas they would have been taken off to parts unknown. Yeah, saying, drumming. We've done, I don't know how many times we've drummed bees down. It's not an old folks lore, it's a real thing. What are those bees doing? What are the bees doing in the air? They're looking at their new digs. The area, the shape, the squares, the colors, the big brick, who's next door, who's not next door. They're only, what, maybe 40, or not even that, 35, 40 yards away from where they were. Well, to a bee, that's like Grand Canyon. Might as well be Grand Canyon. Okay, so let's operate on this. I gotta get back to my mowing. So let's operate on this. This was a little flustered, hurried. I don't like that. Let's say we caught the queen. She's down inside. Now the brood box deep has 5 frames of foundation and 5 tab frames of wax, just a little bit of ribbon of wax. That's enough to get them started. And then the top box is a medium, and it has some rough wax tabs, starter strip stuff. Ought to be okay. So my educated decision guess is we have the queen, and the residual bees that you see there are trying to figure out how to get to mama. They're fidgety, fidget. If there was a queen under there, they'd be balled up and quiet. That's okay. I'll let them be. Because tomorrow evening, oh yeah, against late sundown, like almost dark, I'll come pull that towel about an inch or two, just like I did the other one. Let me show you. And give them an inch opening. I don't want to give them full speed. See the other one? Can you see that? What, 2 inches? That's what I'll do to this one. See that? They can defend that opening, and that'll slow them down. So are bees monogamous, like geese? We're committed to this one house forevermore. There's no other place we're going to live. We're going to live with this house, this one house, this one house. No, they're not. They'll get some, nectar, pollen, buy their way in, particularly drones. Okay. Love catching the swarms when it goes right. It was all good until that big old one dauble fell off. Yeah, I just let them settle down. I'll go mow. I won't mow around here. That stress them out. I got another section of the pasture I got to mow. Okay, so that was a weird one. Swarm catches are fun, but they're different every single time. I love the Russian cyan. Here's some fast principles. Catch 'em fast. Here goes the golden nuggets. Got your pen and paper ready? Here we go. Swarms tend to hit flat surfaces. Picnic tables, trampolines, boards laying on a cattle trough, A Russian Cyan hanging out 6 feet off the ground, 5 feet off the ground on a 7-foot shepherd's hook about 4 feet out in front of the hive with a couple of sprays of Swarm Commander on the bottom side. Drumming works. A metal stainless steel pot with a metal spoon or a log or something to whack the bottom of that metal bowl as a parabola sends out a metallic sound that sounds kind of sharp to the bees in the air. Protect the queen, protect the queen. And they find the queen in the air and they gather up and push her down. Whereas if you didn't have anything to stimulate them in the air, off they go. Salute. Don't want that. Drumming has been used forever. Old school beekeeping. Old school beekeeping. But you got to learn how bees operate. That's why we wrote the ebook, Bee Principles. $40 and you can learn a ton about bees and bee principles, which comes in handy when you need them, just like I did today. What do bees do? How do bees do? What do bees like? What do they respond to? What do they reject? That's what you got to learn. Can't herd cats. You got to learn the bees, man. Oh, man. So I want those bees to stay. And traditional beekeepers will say, you can go to another box and you can grab a frame brood, shake out the bees, replace the frame, put all their butter, and give them some brooding for like, man, that's a hell of a lot of work to go over there and just get bees to stay. Why don't you just tell them to stay using some pheromone in the box? Just spray it at the back of the box. Say, stay here, girls. Come here, stay here. Done. That's pretty easy. Why do we make it hard? Why do we make it hard? Learn the bees. I get just as animated in class. Oh, yes, I get just as animated. See, now they're settling down there. Oh, finally, we've got a place. Oh, they're so stressful, my God. The air, the attitude in the air. They're slowing their movements down in the air. Oh, this is where we're going to be. Okay. Now, I'm walking back to where they originally were. Let's check the air back where they originally were. Always one little girl who's always annoyed. I'm gonna send you packing, beekeeper. Get out of here, beekeeper. Any bees? No, no bees here. But this one little bee does want me away. Okay, time for me to close up shop. If you want to learn from us, I guarantee you I won't disappoint you. LittleCreekBeeRanch.com, personal advisor program, coaching and support system. It's got a lot of content to it. $29.95 a month subscription service. Well worth it. We're looking for some more beekeepers. The country desperately needs more beekeepers, but you got a big, giant learning curve to fight. Yeah, we're going to fight that learning curve and bring it down. Down, down, down. And your BIQ is going to go up, up, up. Okay, check it out. Got questions for us? Ask them here on the videos. I'll answer on the YouTube videos, or you can find our contact information on the face page of the website, the bottom of the page. Wow. Until the next swarm, I bid you adieu.